address the concerns associated with the impacts of congestion pricing, we held 12 community workshops across the city in representative neighborhoods over the last 6 months, as the mayor mentioned, drawing about 350 people to these workshops who came and participated and made their feelings known about residential parking. And we even had one here in late January on Garfield Place, which is not too far. The program that we're announcing today was directly shaped by the input that we received from these communities. And 77% of the people that participated in the workshops supported residential parking permit programs in their neighborhoods. And we also heard at these workshops that every community was different and everybody had unique concerns that they wanted to have addressed. And so that's why we designed this program so that each permit zone will be individually shaped by those community members. There will be certain guidelines about the size, the smallness, the largeness of the zone, quarter of a mile to 3/4 of a mile. But the programs and proposals and zones themselves will be flexible to accommodate the needs of each neighborhood. The one thing they all have in common is that it will be impossible for commuters outside the zone to park in certain spaces for the entire day when they go to work. Local residents should have priorities for parking on their streets, and that's what we're doing here today. But we also understand the importance of leaving some spaces open for visitors, people going to see doctors, and so this balance, we believe, is best determined at the local level by these communities. Importantly, every neighborhood in the city will be able to petition for their own residential parking permit program. As the mayor said, residential parking programs are not a new idea. They've been implemented in over a dozen cities across the country. In fact, when I worked at USDOT in Washington on Capitol Hill, there was a residential parking program there that I participated in, and it was a big success, giving residents the priority streets. We think it's a sensible approach to managing on-street parking, and we think it's a perfect complement to the congestion pricing proposal. I also want to thank our staff, Bruce Schaller, in particular, and Delilah Hall for their hard work here. Mayor?
And I should also point out that we should thank Deputy Mayor Schuyler. He did most of the work. At least that's what he told me he did. Anyway, Councilman David Yaskey has, as many of you know, been a vocal proponent of residential parking zones. He has pushed them for a long time. Just as he also successfully advocated for hybrid-powered taxis that the city is phasing in. So when David Yaskey speaks, it may take a little while, but eventually people listen.